Hi, welcome back to Circuit Superstars. It's been a while since I uploaded a video on this game. I didn't post anything from last season or finish the season before in the ICSTC because, like I mentioned in the F1 video, I didn't have a good time because of the lag, and so it kind of bummed me out. Never got around to editing those videos. And thanks to Crimson for organizing this series. I believe she's the only one, or the main one, that put this together, so thank you. We only got 6 races here today. Not sure where the other 6 are. Hopefully they show up for the next event. Yeah, some familiar faces for me because I raced with 3 of these guys in the last season. Summer, Once, and Phil Furphy, or Phil Tiffy. So I raced with 3 of these guys. There's another one I raced with, but he's not here today. That are participants. So there's 4 of them, 5 of us that participated in the ICSTC last season and raced against each other. Yeah, so we're in this series. Yeah, excited for another season racing with them. They're really great racers, clean racers. So yeah, so we're in 6th. We were, I think, 7/10 off. I don't recall. The screen kind of changed pretty quickly for me, but yeah, 7/10 off the pole lap from Once. I think it was Once they got it. Yeah. I expected to be faster here at Faenza. I felt more confident here than at the other tracks in my practice races. So yeah, so for this series, we're doing 3 events, 3 races per event, and we're qualifying 1 lap per race. It's not that complicated. It really isn't. Anyways, Mr. Crunk, I kind of slowed up a little bit too much to avoid hitting somewhere there, so he ran into the back of us. Yeah, no big deal. Anyways, so we're in 5th. So yeah, like I mentioned last season I raced with Summer Unicorn. She's been participating a lot in Bearder's Saturday night Circuit Superstar streams, open lobbies. She's pretty quick. She's quicker than what I remember. Not to be, I don't know, not to be rude, I guess. She's using the whole track. Look at how she rides the dirt and the grass into that turn. So yeah, I back off here. I don't really want to pass her. I think she's a little bit quicker than I am, so I just want to follow behind her. Yeah, she's pretty quick. I raced with her last season a good amount, and yeah, she's fun to race with. I don't remember where we finished in the championship, compared to her. I was on for a podium, so I just want to say this, a podium. Yeah, I could have gone top 3 in the championship last season, but I had like 4 races in a row where I had bad lag, and I just, it took my chances of getting a top 3 in that season. What I was gonna say, I don't know. I lost my chance at a top 3 because of the lag, so that's why I was really bummed out. So I got a corner cutting penalty while I was rambling on, and yeah, we're skipping ahead. Pit stop's already started, but I'm gonna try the 1 stop. I was able to do it in practice. I did have to save a good amount of fuel. So I'm in 2nd right now. And they're pitting again. Are they pitting again? Did they already pit twice? I don't know. I can't remember. But I'm going for the 1 stop. But as you can see here, I'm already out of gas. So I'm going to have to coast. And I think what happened is that I think I was slower in my practice runs. So I didn't use as much fuel, and I tried pushing myself harder in this race because I noticed everyone else is much faster. So I don't think I saved enough fuel. Well, obviously I didn't. And ignore that background noise. My dog is being annoying. Anyways, so we are really far behind now in this race. Yeah, we're last. That sucked. And I get a corner cutting penalty. Gosh, this race is not going well. Terrible start to the season. We skip ahead to lap 12. And pit stops have begun again. a little confused. Did they already do 3 stops? I don't know. Either way, I have a lot of ground to make up, and I'm not fast enough to do it. So, at this point, I'm going to try again. To stay out, not have to pit again, and just hope I can make it to the finish. Because as you can see, Summer, I don't know, Summer already pitted. Made her final stop, and I'm not ahead of her. So, yeah. She's out of the equation. I'm not going to overtake her at all in the remainder of this race. Mr. Krug, though. Kind of, what am I thinking of? Oh, Mr. Cruikshank? What's that guy's name? Jacob Cruikshank? I don't know. Anyways, I got another corner cutting track limits penalty. I'm doing my best Sergio Perez impression here, getting all these track limits. Ocon got the one with a 30-second time penalty. So, yeah. Not a good day for me, having issues here with pit strategy and track limits. But we are ahead of Mr. Crunk. We got 4, now coming up to 3 laps to go. I decided to pit. I don't think I'm going to make it on gas. As you can see, I'm already at 19 fuel. I ran out of gas when I had 17 fuel left with 2 laps to go on that strategy. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm making sense, but I wasn't going to make it on gas. So we pit again. Don't need to worry about fuel. Just change your tires and go. Yeah, so we just need 3 clean laps, fast laps. Faenza doesn't have too many turns. It's mainly long straights, as you can see in the mini map. So I don't think there's that big of a tire advantage between new and old tires. So yeah, we're on lap 18, 2 laps to go. We only lost 3 seconds in the pits. I don't know. Sometimes this game confuses me. I get confused easily. I'm pretty oblivious to things. So, yeah. We are catching up to Mr. Crunk. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to make it. But you can see the trail of smoke he leaves behind. So he is struggling on the tires. So if you look at that, the next turn, he leaves a good amount of smoke, which means he's burning up those tires. Compared to myself, well, I don't know. I was pretty equal there. Maybe my tires are... I don't know, there you go. You can see the huge puff of smoke he leaves behind. And I get too greedy and I get another damn track limits penalty. So, yep, we're in 6th. Look how much time he gained out of those last 2 turns. We for sure could have gotten him. Ah, that sucks. 6th place, not a good start to this season. Yeah, slower than I thought I'd be. We are faster than Mr. Crunk, 5/10 faster on our best lap, and I think we're 2/10 slower than Summer Unicorn. So, yeah, not a good start. So we move on to Interstate. I try to follow once through this qualifying lap, but he's so much faster than I am that I lose my sight to him, and yeah, there's no point in trying to follow him because he's just so much faster. I'm not sure what I was going to learn anyways from one lap following behind him. So yeah, we qualify 5th. We're a second off of once. I love seeing the AI just crash at the end of these sessions. So yeah, not looking good going into Interstate. Yeah, a second off the pace. So let's see what happens here. Let's see. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. And we dive down the inside of Summer. She kind of runs wide in the first turn, so we get a position. We gain a position on the first turn. Oh, we all get really stacked up. We're 3 wide. Watch out for that little kink in the guardrail. We make it through. I wasn't gonna lift. I was going for it. So we're up to 4th. But I clip the rock on the driver's side. So that's where Mr. couldn't go because he just had better speed. But he smacks that guardrail. I don't think I hit him. He didn't complain about anything after the race that, hey, you hit me into that turn. So I hope I didn't. If I did, I'm sorry, but I don't think I did. Anyways. Still under pressure from Summer Unicorn. We're already falling back a good amount to the top 3, so those top 3 are for sure the championship favorites in this season. Zooming ahead. And where are we going to stop? Let's see. Alright, we're kind of pretty even. We haven't really lost too much time to the top 3. Oh, and well, we gained all that time back anyways. They had an issue, Crimson and Furphy. Looks like they were battling pretty hard there as Crimson lets him go. So we could get a podium if these guys keep scrapping about. And yeah. So lap 5. No one's pitted yet. I assume there's going to be another 2-stop. It seems to be the theme of this series. And I clipped a rock. You know, whenever I push too hard, I just make mistakes. You know, last race, I kept getting track limits. Well, here there are no track limits penalties because if you push too hard, go over the limit, you're in the wall. So I said that weird. I have a stuffed nose. Hopefully it's not coming across in the mic. So apologies about that. So we have some pit stops. Looks like Once and Summer Unicorn have pitted. We'll see how the undercut is. We're gonna stay out we're gonna stay out one more lap. I don't remember if I pit this lap or not. But look how much time Once gains on us. He's so much faster. He does have fresh tires, but even then, he's just so quick. Yeah. So I think the undercuts will be pretty powerful. Oh my gosh. It's a skill issue. It is a skill issue. So into the pits we go after making pretty bad contact with the guardrail. Crimson is already out, and Summer blows past us on the main straight. So yeah, undercut, pretty powerful ball. So I did make a really bad mistake there. So he probably would have come out pretty even out of the pits, but yep, I made a mistake, and I make another one. I turned too early into that turn, overcorrected, and smacked the guardrail. So yeah, unfortunate, not having a good start to the season. My own fault. I'm just not doing good. So you skip ahead to lap 10, and I'm not sure why I'm showing this, but I am. Oh, well, that's why I forgot about this. That was a pretty bad smack into the guardrail, and Mr. Crunk is all over us now. I turned too early, smacked the wall, bounce off into the next one. Pretty bad hit. We're down to 91 damage, so that is going to slow us down. Reminds me of, who was it? Austin Dillon in the Chicago street race. And Chase Elliott also did that. So, where they smack the inside wall and bounce off into the outside wall. So, Mr. Crunk, is it Crunk? Yeah, Crunk. He has a different racing style than me. He tends to really dive into the turns, and I tend to take it easy going in so that I can get a good run out. So he hit the cone for good measure because I'm pretty frustrated in this race. I don't know. So I try to pay attention to when Summer Unicorn left the pits so that I can, so I can tell how much fuel I need, once the tire changers are done doing their job, see how much fuel they fill up. So yeah, the main thing was just get it in front of Mr. Crunk. So yeah, I don't want to be last again. So we're holding on to 5th. Pretty even with Mr. Crunk. Yeah, he is faster going into the turns, but I get the better run out. Oh, he hit the wall just slightly. So he is pushing pretty hard to overtake me. We skip ahead to lap 13, and we make contact around that rock. Yeah, like I said, he's really aggressive into the turns. So yeah, I focus on getting the better exit. Lap 14 now. Excuse me. Lap 14. Yep. It's lap 14. Anyways, I'm saying anyways a lot. There's little things I will say I notice, and it is annoying hearing myself do these things, smacking my lips, saying the same thing anyways. So, and Mr. Crunk smacks the guardrail. So that clears us for top 5. At least it should. Hopefully I don't make another mistake. But yeah. Skipping ahead to the final lap. We are so far behind. Look how much time we've lost this race. I was up there battling. Well, not battling, but you know, I was pretty close with Crimson and Full Furphy. But look how much time. Just so many mistakes, and I'm just not as fast as those guys. So yeah, it looks like once Crimson and Full Tifi or Full Furphy are the main contenders for the championship. Yeah, they're great racers. This is my first time racing with Crimson, so she's pretty active in the Circuit Superstars League scene. So yeah, we finished 5th. Well, we'll finish my thought. So yeah, I'm excited to race with her this season. Yeah, I finished 5th. So much slower. Look at that gap. Almost a second off the best lap. Yeah, disappointing. So now we're off to Tilksport. I think this is my worst track out of the 3 that we're racing at today. Based off of my practice sessions. I'm just not used to this layout. Usually we'd go around, do this hairpin, and go off to the right, but this is the club layout. So there's a good chunk of the track that we skip. Plus, Bearder in his live streams tends to run the rally layout in the dirt. So, yeah. So I don't run this track often. And are we second? We're second. We qualified second. Once is in 4th. Mr. Crunk in 3rd. Yeah, we're all So something must have happened with Furphy and Once, because there's no way I should be qualifying in 2nd. Yeah. So what I thought was gonna be my worst track, I qualified 2nd. One more spot I could have gotten a bonus point, but we're starting 2nd, which is amazing. Let's see if we can keep this up, and hopefully, we're actually fast, and that wasn't Once and Phil Furphy having an issue. So yeah, here we go. Let's start this race. Clean run through the chicane, and here's the second run into the chicane. Again, a clean run. Feeling confident in this race. So we're losing touch a bit to Crimson. I think she is for sure faster than us, as we've seen in the first 2 races. And they're battling pretty hard back there. Once and Mr. Crunk, but Once seems to have finally broken away from Mr. Crunk and is chasing after us. Yeah, we're losing more and more time to Crimson, so I'm not as fast as I thought. But even then, maybe we can hold off Ice Once for a good amount of laps. Maybe Crimson can get away. Maybe we can help her get a win. So bad exit. I'm just gonna let Once go. He is faster, but he leaves the door open. He gives us space. Again, like I said, he's such a great racer. Clean racing. I loved racing with him when I got the chance to last season. So we keep ahead. So I got another little confidence boost. Maybe I can hold up these guys for even longer, as we still do going through the chicane. Full Furphy's now in 4th, and I leave the door open. I always run too wide there, and I left the door open for Once. But we got the inside line for the next turn, and I get a better exit. We're almost 3 wide there. Give him space, just enough space, but I got the outside line and outside line is tank. You know, you shouldn't be there in battles because you tend to lose out on circuit superstars when you're on the outside. And now we're just falling. I lost the spot to once and to Furphy. Now Mr. Crunk is getting pretty aggressive trying to pass me here, which is fine. You know, I don't mind getting our elbows out and, you know, racing hard. So, yeah, fun battles. I love racing with this group of people. First time we're racing with Mr. Crunk and Crimson, but, you know, so excited for the rest of the summer series. Great group of racers. So, I think I am faster than Mr. Crunk. I just got a little flustered being overtaken by 3 cars. So, yeah, Crimson, wait, she's gone. I am not winning this race. So Furphy and once out of reach, as usual. Fun racing with them, but goodbye. They're gone. So, just a battle between Mr. Crunk, Summer Unicorn, and I. And he gets a corner. That's not really a spot. You get a corner cutting penalty. So, surprised he did that. But we are in third. Wait, yeah. Whoa. Oh, pit stops. Okay. I get a little confused easily sometimes. So, we're in third briefly, while pit stops are underway. And we are pitting this lap. So, let's gauge the gap between myself and Furphy. So, okay, let's see how we are next pit stop. We are out. Summer Unicorn did pit the lap before, but the undercut is not as strong here as in, what was it, Interstate? So we stay ahead. We are in fourth. Happy so far with this race. Really happy with this race so far. Yeah, just need to keep it clean. We can get a 4th place finish. So we are on lap 8. Zooming ahead. Not really losing a bunch of time to the leaders. We're kind of all spread out. So yeah, I'm good to settle into this position. You know, I don't need to gain ahead or lose more time. Just I need to take it easy and just finish this race out. No mistakes like I've done in the previous 2 races. Maybe I'll have more skill this race. Yeah, so yeah, no major changes in the gaps between us. Again, my dog being annoying. Sorry about that if that comes across in the recording. Yeah, pit stops. So there's Furphy. Okay, yeah, we didn't lose too much time, so I'm happy with that. As those two come out side by side, so I think that should be the battle for the win, unless Crimson had already lost the lead. So yeah, that should be the battle for the win right there, ahead of us. So we're on lap 15. You can see on the bottom on the map, 3-way battle for the lead. Let's cut to them and see what's going on. Crimson's still in the lead, ahead of Furphy and Ones. Trying to hold them off. Weird angle for Crimson to go into that turn. They're all kind of like lifting. You can see the backfire. I love that part about this game. You can see the backfire when, you know, someone lifts. Yeah, they're all like lifting. It's so strange. I don't know what they're doing, but it's a great battle for the win. We're coming to the final lap. Yeah, they're all lifting. So strange. Maybe they're running out of gas? If so, let's see what's going on. Maybe I can swoop in and get a position from these guys if they run out of fuel. Yeah, they're all lifting. It's like they don't want to finish ahead of each other, all trying to slow down, but at the same time being first. They're all like just backing out. They're 3 wide into the chicane. Is Crimson out of gas? I think Crimson is out of gas, and those two are out ahead. And it looks like Furphy's in first now, ahead of Once. But Crimson is out of gas, and we're going to come through with 2 turns to go and take a podium ahead of Crimson. So we struggled in the first 2 races, but we got a podium to close out this first event. Let's look back at Crimson. She crosses the line. She gets 4th, and these two also, I don't know what they're doing. They're just going back and forth, not letting you know, each other go. So Summer Unicorn finishes 5th. what a weird way to end this race, and to end this first event. It's like no one wanted to finish ahead of each other. Everyone's trying to back off. Yeah, so strange finish. But here are the results. We get a bonus point for pole and fastest lap, so I put a little apostrophe next to the driver's results for the fastest lap. Once, great driver, 1.3 average finish. Great job, and I think these are the correct points. I haven't seen them uploaded to the CSUP app, so if it changes, I will update it for the next race. But this is the points after the first event. Looks like Summer and Mr. Crunk are our biggest competition. Curious to see if anyone else joins for the next event. So yeah, we're not in contention for the championship, but you know, we're still having a lot of fun. This is such a great series. I'm glad I'm participating in this. I really miss the CSUP league races. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that YouTube hoopla, and I'll see you for the next event in the summer series.